Okay guys, welcome to another vlog. I watched Wuthering Heights yesterday, so I'm making a separate video that will probably go up after this on me reading Wuthering Heights and comparing it to the adaptation that I watched yesterday with Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie. I'm really confused. I've only read 16 pages. I read 16 pages in 30 minutes. When other people said it was slow, they mean it. It's slow. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. I do love me some gothic literature. I thought Dracula was okay. The Picture of Dorian Gray, I thought it was okay. I did love Jane Eyre. I enjoyed Bleak House by Charles Dickens. I like some, like, I was gonna say bleak stuff. I do like bleak stuff, but I do like those. I also liked I forgot the names of all these books. I have so many gothic like literature books and now I don't remember the names. The Turn of the Screw. The Turn of the Screw? Is that what it's called? What are these books even called? I literally have some right here. It's not there. I think it's called The Turn of the Screw, that I had to read it for school. What the heck was it? No, because now I'm just like so confused. It is the one that one of these shows is based on. No, because now I need to. Now we're moving stuff around because I need to know. Yes, it is The Turn of the Screw. I wasn't 100% sure. And also, what is the name of this other one? Now We Have Always Lived in the Castle. I did read that one too. The Haunting of Hill House. There we go. I was like, there's like Netflix shows about these. So I have read my fair share of like gothic horror literature, and I do enjoy the genre and like classics. I do enjoy them. So let's see how this one goes. Let's see how we do with it. But my major updates are going to be on that vlog. This is just going to be like little updates here and there because I am going to be reading it throughout the week and stuff. But it will take me longer than the week. I'm also like extremely tired today, and I was like, why am I so tired? And then I went to the bathroom and I saw blood, and it all makes sense now. Life makes sense. But I did get myself the Tiana Owala. So we have her little flower there, and then it just says Owala. It does come with the stickers, but I'm not gonna put on the stickers just because I like it like this. And my boyfriend got me the Cinderella one, which I do already have. It's just in the kitchen. And I'm just obsessed. I want to get also the Belle one. The only reason I didn't get the Belle one when he ordered the Cinderella one for me, because Belle's my favorite princess, is because one of my students has a Belle one and another teacher that comes into my class, and I just don't want them to get confused. I don't want us all to be confused with our bottles because that's disgusting, you know? Nobody wants to be drinking from mine. I don't want to be drinking from theirs. You know, it's not fun. So I decided to get the Tiana one because I love Tiana. The other one I really want is Rapunzel. So I really want Rapunzel and Belle. And then once I have those two, I think I'm done. Because I like the Moana one, but I'm not a huge Moana girly. And I like the Ariel one, but I'm not a huge Ariel girly. So, but I love Tiana. I love the movie. I love the ride. And I had to get it. I had to get Tiana. But yes, I am annotating this, so now I'm going to put in the tabs for what I did underline, and I'm gonna see if I can read for at least another 30 minutes and go on with my day. I honestly just will probably my throat read as much as I can this week from see if I can finish my audiobook of part 1 of House of Sky and Breath. I think that's what the second book is called. So we're gonna do that. And physically reading, it's probably gonna be Wuthering Heights and the Frozen one. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done reading this week physically, at least, just because today's Monday already. Tomorrow I do have to stay at work until 6:30 working, and Wednesday is gonna be such a stressful day that honestly I don't know if tomorrow and Wednesday I'm literally just gonna get home and want to like not knock out, but like just lay down, especially having gotten my period today. Yeah, so there's that. Tomorrow, the first 2 days are always the worst, so tomorrow's gonna be tough, especially having to stay until 6:30. It's gonna be horrendous. It's going to suck and I'm going to hate it, but it is what it is, and what are we gonna do? And then the other thing is Wednesday. It's gonna be a tough day, but hopefully, God willingly, it all goes by good and everything's fine and everything moves quickly, at least for those 2 days. And then that, just like Thursday and Friday, are hopefully very chill. And yeah, we'll go from there. That's how we're going to live life. That's how the cookie crumbles. And then I'm like, then we have like 3 full weeks. And I hate Mondays because Mondays are my long days. But then I have 3 full weeks of long days. Yeah. And then we have a week that's pretty short because that Thursday is going to be early release. And then Friday is teacher planning day. And we have that teacher planning day off. And then the week after is spring break. So... And the week after that, that Friday is another teacher planning day, which we do have to be there, but at least it's just teacher planning day. So I'll probably just be picking up my room and, you know, kind of getting settled down for like basically the end of the year, because that'll be the April 3rd one. So yeah, basically settling down for the end of the year. But we got this. We got this. We're gonna do this. Also, I haven't opened this. I think my mother opened this because I did not open it. Oh, it's just little packs of M&Ms. So let's see what we do. Let's see if we read. We're gonna try to live our life. Just vibe because I'm so extremely tired. You guys, I'm having a little bit of a conundrum because I don't know what to read. Like, I kind of want to read, what is this book called? Clockwork Angel. I want to start that series like so bad, but I'm already in the middle of 3 books. I'm in the middle of City of Sky and Breath. House of Sky and Breath, yes. And then in Frozen 2, Forest of Shadows, and Wuthering Heights. So I'm in the middle of 3 books. And I don't want to get to the point that I was in last year, where I was in the middle of like 14 books at once. So technically I'm in the middle of these 3, and in the middle of the Iliad, and in the middle of the Sylvia Plath book. So technically in the middle of 5 books. So should I be starting a new book? No. But that's kind of what I want to read. But I'm scared to start it and then be like, and then not continue it, and then have another book that I'm just adding to the list. And this year the goal was to like do less of that. But most of the books that I am in the middle of are part of the books that I want to read this year. So at some point I have to read them and finish them. Let's see. Where the heck? So in the classics that I want to read this year, I do have Wuthering Heights, and I have the Iliad, and my mind, all it sings is the the Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush. That's all it's on my mind. I'm literally falling asleep to that playing in my head. Anyway, I digress. And then Clockwork Angel is the one that I was supposed to write, but I wrote Clockwork Prince. But to be able to get to Clockwork Prince, I had to read Clockwork Angel. So, to get that off my list. The Frozen one is not on here, but it's fine. And Crescent City, I wrote Crescent City by mistake, but it was technically House of Earth and Blood. But I am reading right now House of Sky and Breath. I'm honestly barely getting through it. TBH. I actually had to move some stuff over here. But I did read a little bit more last night. I don't even remember how much I read. But not a lot. Not a lot, really. And then from this one, I have not read anything else. I'm literally on chapter 2, page 33. And I'm like, I need to get it together and read some more. I literally do. Because I know I can finish this in like a sitting if I like really put myself to it. I just haven't. Oh my god, the back says the past has a way of returning. So maybe I'll read a little bit of this before going to bed. I just hate that I can't find this anywhere on Kindle. On my Kindle. Like, it's like nowhere. So, and I don't want to pay for it because I already have the physical copy. So it's just harder because I rather like just lay down with my Kindle when going to bed. And then in Wuthering Heights, I made it to page 31, which is chapter 4. I have been annotating, so I have to add some more stuff. I only read one chapter the other day before going to bed. I put on some eye mask, and for those 20 minutes I read. I am enjoying the book. I understand why people are upset because already early on in the book, like literally 30 pages in, we already have Kathy as a ghost, and spoiler alert, that was never in the movies. So I see where people are coming from. And like Wuthering Heights, the song by Kate Bush, is basically like Kathy's like ghost form kind of thing. So I see where people are coming from. I see it. But yeah, so these are the books that I'm currently reading. I had to move these books here because for right now, for safekeeping, I did this. Let me show you. I bought this yesterday. Very financially irresponsible, but I did it. We're here now. I digress. So I bought 3 of the candle holders from the collection. So this is the Aurora one. Let's have her moment. Yeah. Mind you, I don't turn on candles. I mean, I could buy a candle and put it in here as long as it doesn't smell like anything because it triggers my allergies. And then I'm like blind. I literally tried the cream and a soap and I smell it and it's killing me and I'm dying and I'm like, I can't do this. My eyes are already uncomfortable and stuff, so not fun. But yeah. Oopsie daisy. I cut the Rapunzel tower. So I'm gonna put these in like places throughout like my bookshelves. I just need to find where I'm gonna put them, but for right now I just put them there. And then lastly, I did not get the Mulan one. I like it, but it kind of felt cheaply made. And then this is the Well from Snow White. So, also Mulan is not one of my favorites. I wish they would have had something for Belle and Tiana because I love Tiana and Belle. Tiana, Snow White, Cinderella. So I did get this one for myself, and my boyfriend got me the Cinderella one. So, obsessed. Love it. And then I did the TikTok bundle of the Lemmy vitamins. So I got the Lemmy Tone, Lemmy Burn, and Lemmy Curb. I tried them out yesterday, but I'm not going to consume them until after March 21st because on March 1st I want to start the David fast, which is 21 days of eating just stuff that comes from the earth. So basically like rice, beans, fruits, veggies, stuff like that. So that's all I can eat, and I don't want to be eating those vitamins. The only vitamin I'm gonna have is the Lemmy Purr because I already started it and I've been doing it for a couple of days and I don't want to just cut off like not the treatment but like the cycle of the vitamins. So I'm probably gonna start those then and then go from there. But yes, those are my plans, what I've been up to. Oh, I also got from Bath and Bodyworks, my boyfriend got me this like little coin purse that you can add to your bag, and it's from Snow White and it says the kindest paths lead to love. Isn't it so cutie? Look at her go. I love her. And then this. So I can't use the hand sanitizers from here because of the smells, but he's so sweet. He got me a hand sanitizer and he's gonna empty it for me and he's gonna clean it up and just put in the hand sanitizer, which I can use, which is just the Purell one, just pure alcohol basically. So yeah. And then I created for work this folder. My mom hasn't found my like the Pokemon cards, but like with stickers and stuff for the kids to get if they're behaving. There's like K-pop demon hunters and stuff and Pokemon some animals, and then the actual Pokemon cards I would put in here. And they could just get from there. And I'm also adding for the girlies, like, I had them at work already though. I printed out on white cardstock like mini Bobby Goods pictures so that they can take it home and color it or whatever if they want. And yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And that's it. And read this book if you struggle with anxiety or depression. I know I already talked to you guys about this. I had to put it on my shelf, but I did really love this book. It's a 5-star. I think it's my first 5-star of the year. I have other books that came close. And I think my struggle right now is that I read such good books. Like I read House of Earth and Blood. I read Enchantress and all that stuff. They were such good books, and I feel like no other book is giving me that sense of like, you know, je ne sais quoi, like they say in Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, we're gonna try to read some more Frozen now. I'm gonna go get into my PJs, lay down, and just do that. Also drink some Tylenol because the cramps woke me up yesterday at 2 in the morning and I fell back asleep at 4. When my alarm rang at 5, I wanted to commit. But anyway, I'll update you guys. It's insane that I have a freaking 10 head, 20 head on this bee. Any head. Anyway, updates. We made it. We finished part 1 of the audiobook. We're exactly 50% of the way through because we're on page 402 out of, technically it's 805, but it's only 801 like actual reading pages, but whatever. Either way, we're 50% of the way through. So we finished the first audiobook, and now I'm like in that audiobook mood, which I wasn't in, and then I got back into it. That's my laptop making noise. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, anyway, I am enjoying it a lot more now. There's a lot more going on, more things are at stake, and I feel like it's just more interesting right now. I'm way more into it now. I feel like it's gonna be good, but so far it's gonna be 4 stars, which is still a great rating, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I feel like I've had pretty good luck this year with the books that I've read, because I've read a couple of books, but I also read a lot of like the little golden books, but I'm not counting those. The Gingerbread Bakery, I gave it 3 stars, I think. The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi was 3 stars, but literally I read Phantasma right before 2025 ended, so I feel like that, I don't know why I consider that the beginning of this year, like part of this year. I know it's not, but that was a 4.5 star read. And then I read House of Earth and Blood, 4.5 star read. Howl's Moving Castle was okay, I think I gave it 3 or 3.5. Enchantress was a 4.5 read, and Always Remember the Boy, the Mole, the Fox, the Horse, and the Storm was a 5-star read. So honestly, I'm happy that I haven't had any 2 or 1 star reads, because yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this. So it is getting better. I can't say too much because it'll just spoil it. But yeah. Also, talking about little golden books, I will be reading these soon, which is The Jungle Cruise, Mickey's Adventure, and The Orange Bird, because these I bought at Disney. The only one that I'm still missing from Disney is Space Mountain, and I bought these all at Disney. So now I have to write inside of them that I bought them at the trip to Disney or whatever, which is what I do, because I did get it to Small World, which I did not get at Disney. My boyfriend ordered it for me online, and Figment too, but we did see Figment this time at the parks, but all I'm missing is Space Mountain, and then I would have had all of the park ones, the ones that are based on the parks. Just like Orange Bird is based on the park, but it's not like a ride or something, you know. So probably read those soon. I edited a video and I uploaded it, which is my Disney ear collection. And I just edited the video of the trip to Disney where I bought this, that we filmed it with like this Heyday camera that I bought at Target. That was like $70, which my boyfriend stole, because he's like, if I don't take it out, then you don't use it and we don't record. And it's true, because he took it to Disney and I recorded, and it's giving very 90s like camcorder style. So I literally am calling the video Disney vlog, what was it called? Something 90s camcorder that your parents recorded. Like, that's the vibe it's giving. Like when you were younger and you went to Disney with your parents and they were like with a little camcorder recording everything. Those are the vibes it's giving. And I love it. But it's also giving like the beginning of a murder documentary or like a murder movie where they're like, oh my god, they were like so happy, like and then something happened. Obviously nothing happened. We're here, thank God. Hopefully nothing happens. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I don't think I'm gonna physically read now. It's 10:06, so I should be going to bed. Because we got here a little bit late from the hospital. Because my grandma is at the hospital, so my mom's there with her. We want to take her some food and stuff. So, yeah. My boyfriend was just here. Because he brought me the camera so I could get the stuff from it. And then I gave it back to him. And then he was just fixing his pin collection on his bag. On his book bag. And that's it. That's all we've done, basically. But at least we did reach the 50% mark, which I knew I could do it, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. But no, we finished it today, Thursday. Yeah. I just wish I had the second part to, like, go into it already. You know what I mean? But I don't. This is available soon. So hopefully I get it soon, and then we'll just start it and finish it soon. Because I do want to finish this book. I really have only read, like, without counting the little golden books, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only read 6 books, even though it says 14 because of the little golden books. But I've only actually read 6 books, so that's not anything at all. And like, we're about to finish February. That's like 3 books a month, realistically. So I'm like, I need to get it together and read some more because I know I can. I haven't done it. But yeah, I'm happy that we're halfway through this one. If we could get the second half soon, I would love to have this one completed before February ends. In like 8 days. No. In like 9 days, because it's the 19th. And there's 28 days. So we're just hoping we get it. And then, like I said, I don't think I'm going to physically read tonight just because I am just going to go to bed. But I need to finish Forest of Shadows. I would love to finish it this week, but realistically I don't think I'm going to because I'm not going to read today, Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday, I could read when I get home from work, but then afterwards at 8, I'm going, like 7 or 8, I'm going to K-barbecue, and then I'm going to come back, wash my hair. And then Saturday I have to wake up early to do my hair, to go to a birthday, to then come back home, to then go to another birthday. So Saturday I'm not going to be able to read. And then I'll just have Sunday, which I could just sit and read, but I don't know what's going to happen. But hopefully if we can at least get more into Frozen 2, that'd be great. So that we can just get through that. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's all we got. But hopefully we'll finish. Yeah. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, ladies and gents. So I'm ready because I have a birthday party now at 12. It's 11:20. I woke up, I did my hair. I put some oil on it. And I put it into a braid. And I did read some of Frozen Forest of Shadows. We made it to page 101. So honestly, not that far into it. I think a fourth of the way through because it's like 400 pages. So we still have a good chunk left to go. But I do have a birthday party now, probably until like 4 or 5, and then I have another one at 8. So I'll probably have later like an hour to read, like in between the 2 birthdays. So I might read then and see how much we can get done. I would love to reach page 200 today, but that's not gonna happen. Like, realistically, it's not. And also when I get back from the other birthday party, it's gonna be way too late. But we are gonna try to get as much done as we can. And then tomorrow I kind of just want it to be like a full on like resting and reading day, you know what I mean? So that's my goal for tomorrow, just because today is so packed. So yeah, we put on some sunscreen. I've been having so many breakouts because of my period, but that's where we're at. So yeah, I think we're gonna go to Starbucks, get a little Starbucks, a little little matcha. Obviously I would rather get matcha somewhere else, but that's the closest thing and the fastest thing, so that's where we're gonna get our matcha. And then we're gonna head to the birthday party. It's a kid's birthday party. It's K-pop Demon Hunters themed, but I don't have anything, so I'm just wearing my Minnie Mouse and like Mickey, my Disney collection, and that's it. That's literally what we're doing. So I guess while I wait for my boyfriend, I'll read a little bit more. Hopefully we can get some more reading done. But yeah, I am enjoying it. It's basically this, they call it, I think it's a Blythe that's like going on. The animals are like not like freezing, but they're like all turning white and like kind of like decaying, and so are the plants and the foods and everything. So they need to figure out, like Anna and Elsa, what to do and how to fix it. This is after movie 1 but before movie 2. And we're just finding like little things, and this literally started with like a nightmare that Anna has, which keeps getting like intertwined into her life as she grows up. Like you still see her like facing this like nightmare, and it comes into her nightmares, but obviously it feels like the nightmare really happened and they just tried to erase it from her mind, and I think it's coming back. So that's where we're at. I am using my Switzerland bookmark just because this is like the perfect one, you know what I mean? This is obviously not Switzerland, it's like Norway, because that's where it is in Epcot, somewhere around there, but that's the closest I've got, you know. Or an Iceland bookmark. Did I get a bookmark in Iceland? I did. So those are the two that I could use, but I think it was just nice to have those. So yeah, I'm gonna try to read now for a little bit while I wait, and then when between the two parties too. Okay, maybe not. I think he's outside. He's calling me. Okay guys, we're gonna do some makeup now for the birthday party. I did read 30 more pages of the Frozen book, so I'm on page 131 or something like that. But now we're just gonna do my makeup really quick and listen to some Lux by Rosalia. So let's do this. See you later. Okay guys, I just wanted to end off the video because I forgot, but I didn't read anything on Sunday. On Saturday though, I think I did read like 2 more chapters, but I think I already told you guys that, and I think that's all I've read. I haven't read any more, but yeah, that was it for that video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and you know, just have a grand old time.